The referee sounds this game into action. The final begins. A European trophy on the line. And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today.
Oh, chance! Monster piece of defending.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Danger building. And the defensive intervention there. And teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Could be threatening. Oh! In it goes! Spectacular! Like something from a different planet! That's how good it was! Extraordinary! And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Can he get them level? Oh, it's a really top-class challenge!
He really did do well there.
Oh, moving it nicely. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Well, they call him a problem solver. Zaidu Sanusi. Fofana with it. Oh, you'll have a go. Oh, fearless. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Playing with a flow and intensity. Oh, in with a chance. And oh, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. Pepe. This is Thiago Silva. Seko Fofana. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Brilliant piece of skill.
Ah, that's really clever.
Might be able to set up the chance. Well, a misplaced pass there. Good use of advantage. And a timely intervention. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Takes it on. Blocked it brilliantly. Porto have given us away. And given free rein to run. Pressing high up has its advantages. Determined defending. Good visualization and execution. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this? And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Seko Fofana. Opportunity. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there.
Clean challenge. Well, a textbook interception. Intercepting it intelligently. Porto have given us away. Seko Fofana. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But really sticking to their task defensively. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And slipped through beautifully. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Keen to take it short here. Very quick thinking there. Impressive build-up, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Rather congested in the middle of the park.
Well, there's not much space out there at the moment.
And possibilities here. Porto unable to hang on to it. Nice looking pass. Must take the lead here. And a goal to put them in front. Real drama here. So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Too easy. Far too easy. Big chance. Oh, I can't believe it. Twists and turns in the closing stages. And it's anyone's guess who's going to lift the trophy. Incredible. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle.
Well, from that position, it's a very good effort. Just inches away from being a brilliant goal.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. It's a neat move. Will it be? Excellent block by Thiago Silva. They cannot be separated here. And it is the Europa League final, and they are underway. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that? And the ball in behind the defenders. Oh, monster intervention!
Really nice piece of defending there. Good positioning.
Fred. Aktürkoğlu. Here is Fred. Guendouzi. Can they fashion a chance? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Interesting pass. Can he level it? And in the right position to read it. Oh, that's splendid play. Fancies it. The crossbar got in the way. Well, it comes to nothing in the end.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish.
It's an opportunity. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And lining it up. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? Splendid defending. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And space here on the flank. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And teammates around him. Could be. Oh, snuffed out the threat. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, the equaliser. Just what they needed, and the dream remains very much alive. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And just blotting out the danger.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Able to create room here. Oh, this is looking promising. Can he put them in front? Vital block there. Can he finish? Oh, might yet do it. And that is defending of the highest order. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway here into the second half. In a decent position. It's a weighted pass. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Terzic. Good weight on that pass. Really good block. Clever defending. Matteo Guendouzi. Here is Marco Asensio. Have to close them down. Can he get them in front? Oh my goodness, monster tackling!
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, surely! Oh, a goal! As they forge ahead on this massive occasion, feel the passion. Nice switch of play. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Marco Asensio. Excellent defending. And a lot to like about this attack. But the danger averted for now. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, he's given us away. Still looking to get the shot off. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And passing it through. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Marco Asensio. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Asensio. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Oh, might be. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Nelson Semedo. And they need to get tighter here. And Fenerbahce with the ball again. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Oh, fancy footwork. Excellent vision. In behind. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. And the pass deftly cut out. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, tremendous vision. And we will have just one additional minute. And cut out nicely. And there's the whistle. This UEFA... The referee sounds this game into action. The final begins. A European trophy on the line. Morgan Rogers. Opportunity. And able to close down the shot. The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer? Well, it's one pass after another. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
It's looking promising. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. And a timely intervention. He's on the run. Not an especially strong challenge. Tielemans. Oh, that's splendid play. Textbook defending inside the box. Takes aim. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans! The trophy coming their way, surely! Really good interception. Gives it a go, and turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. And that will be a corner. And there's the delivery. Well, off target in the end, and that'll be a goal kick.
Well, I think the defender just about did enough there, but that was a chance.
Cash. Morgan Rogers. And winning it back. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Could pull one back here. Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class.
He really did do well there.
An impressive run. Oh, big moment. In it goes. A three-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. A delicious piece of skill. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Terrific piece of anticipation. Ollie Watkins. A bit wasteful from Villa. Morgan Rogers. Oh, he's lost possession. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, could finish. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Could still be dangerous. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Oh, this looks useful. A real opening now. Oh, he's got to it.
Well, I always fancied him to save that one. He's really good in those situations.
Oh, disappointing clearance. Can they set up a chance? And a very good challenge. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Could be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Tyrone Mings. Showing a great defensive instinct. Well, the threat could be there. Chances on. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff. Showing a good reading of the game. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Very effective pass. And a shot from miles out. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Short corner taken. The delivery. And he got to it fairly easily. Ollie Watkins was spot on with that challenge. Watkins, promising pass. Well, not away properly. And the move breaks down. Could be a chance to break. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Oh, what an opportunity. Thwarted by the post. Oh, good-looking pass. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Promising possession, this. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Smart defending. Plenty of options. Trying to connect. And there's the finish! They remain alive! Time is against them, but you never know! What a story! Tielemans. Here's Matty Cash. Here's Tielemans. Passing it around with a second sticking away.
Well, they do this pretty well, don't they?
Sancho. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Five minutes left. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Tielemans. Feeding it through. Oh! Is that the moment? Name on the trophy time, surely here. Magnificent. And there's the whistle. This you... It is the Europa League final, and they are underway. That's a lovely ball. And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
Corner kick forthcoming. Favouring the short one. Oh, might be the opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer? Might be a chance here. On his own with only the keeper to beat, but he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Showing a good reading of the game. Wonderfully weighted pass. And that is offside. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Oh, fancy footwork. Well in there to tidy up. Slight miscue in the final third.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Ball back with Salzburg now. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Well, narrowly over the crossbar with that header.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep it down, could he? Slightly unlucky there.
And unable to keep possession. Can he find the right pass? Well, disappointing end to the move. A throw has been given. Wasteful again in possession. Varela. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And a strong tackle. Sanusi. Throw in here for Porto. And plenty of room in the wide area. Borja Sainz. Pepe. Oh, genuine chance. Porto couldn't hang on to it. Pepe. Attacking with vigour. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Counter-attacking possibilities. Could be. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this? Porto have given us away. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Can he put them in front? Rifled against the post, but back in play. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well, he keeps going. It's looking promising. And the chance slips away.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Now, who can he play it to? On a different day, it might have gone in.
Yeah, it's a little bit unlucky, really. Decent effort.
Oh, big moment. Oh, just look at that. It's a two-goal cushion now. And everything going their way on this massive occasion. And it's opening up. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Liner. A very timely interception. 10 minutes to go. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. He's in behind. Really sound defending. But it just petered out. Trying to connect. Could be in. And just on target, and they might regret that.
Yeah, that could prove important.
Now a decent position. Opportunity. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And the attack fizzling out. And now we can say it a The referee sounds this game into action. The final begins. A European trophy on the line. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1. But for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper.
Genuine chance. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it. And nicely over the top. And Marco Asensio giving it away. Can he find the right pass? Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Attacking with vigour. They could level it. Must be. Oh, the equaliser. Just what they needed. And the dream remains very much alive. And roaming free here. Marco Asensio. Putting his body on the line. It's a short corner, delivering it into the box. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Decent position. Thwarting him. And oh, denied again. Oh, so near, off the post. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Can they nudge in front? Oh, and it goes to propel them into the lead. Just what they wanted. What can he do with it now? This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
And showing good game awareness. Superb pass by Marco Asensio. Can he put it in? In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Showing good situational awareness. Oh, it might be. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Might be able to set up the chance. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Marco Asensio to feed it through. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. Deflected out for a throw-in. Kerem Aktürkoğlu. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, crucial interception.
Well, that was close. It needed that intervention.
Ready to strike. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden opportunity.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Excellent vision. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, the second half begins. And beating the defender. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Untidy on the ball there, Nelson Semedo. Free kick, it had to be. Oh, and trying to get it to dip. So close.
Yeah, he strikes it really nicely, but a fraction too high in the end.
Anderson Talisca. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And an opening. And a solid stop there. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Short corner taken. And players waiting at the far post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. He'll have a go here. Oh, fully stretched. And there's the delivery. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Anderson Talisca. And a throw-in for Salzburg. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Oh, might be. And the ruling is offside here. So making the substitution now. And the through ball. Talisca! Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed. And their dream remains very much alive. A real struggle to contain him. Well, very effective play in possession. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. What can they do from here? Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
That's a lapse in concentration. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Beautiful pass. Real chance. Oh, cut out brilliantly. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. And forward they go, chasing the game. A delicious piece of skill. That'll be a Salzburg ball. And easily intercepted. Quick counter could be on. Talisca! In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw us away from here. Terzic. Good tackle, take it away. That's a nice ball. Could be a chance. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Can he? And a marvellous goal! The bicycle kick special. A wondrous moment for the fans to savour. And let's never downplay a jaw-dropping goal of that nature. It was stupendously good. Liner. And there's the... The referee sounds this game into action. The final begins. A European trophy on the line. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Tyrone Mings plays along. Side Pau Torres in central defence. John McGinn plays with Jadon Sancho on the flanks. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. Must take the lead here. Oh yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. Feeding it through. And the keeper dealing with it. Over it comes. Salzburg a bit wasteful in possession. Big opportunity. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? There to take it away. Morgan Rogers. Watkins. Sancho now. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, the cross could help them. Can he get one back? Nicely blocked. Opportunity still there. Still dangerous. Can't miss. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. How can he take them on and beat them? But quick thinking defensively. Individual brilliance. This could be the equaliser. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this? Morgan Rogers. Sancho! Oh, it's a goal! A celebratory moment as they jump in front. Good run, very much in control of the situation. The delivery. Up a disappointing dead end. Trying to connect. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. And showing fine vision. Big chance. Well, it goes down as an opportunity, but an opportunity squandered.
Yeah, that really would have put them in control of the game.
A very effective challenge put in. But attacking possibilities. Oh, he's through here. Well, the post got in the way. Well, defensive resilience there.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Can he find the net? Oh, what a save! Now, how about the short corner? Oh, good idea. And he's driving his team forward. Morgan Rogers. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Oh, to level the match. And what a magical save it was. And a short corner, let's see. And tipping it over the crossbar. The first half here comes to... And off we go again. The second half has begun. Ian Maatsen. Must be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. What can they do from here? Tielemans. On to Rogers. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Well, he's certainly not alone, but they dealt with the threat posed. Dangerous ball. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. Really good ball there. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well, failure to keep the ball by Salzburg. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, that's an expert piece of goalkeeping. Fingertips on the ball. He's driven in the corner. Got to get rid of it. Good conditions for the counter. And he's through here. And a superb stop.
Yeah, that's really good goalkeeping. Just made himself so hard to beat there.
Tielemans. And it's still on for him. And a very good challenge. Well, good effective pressure. And support available. He'll have a go here. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. McGinn. They want another goal.
They're just looking for...
Is it going to be? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely. And defending as a unit. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? And Villa with the ball again. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Rodgers. What can they produce on the flank? Ah, superb tackle.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Jadon Sancho. Watkins. Happy to shoot. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. Committed challenge. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there's the whistle. It is the Europa League final, and they are underway. And a look at the starting lineup for Porto.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be 3 players in behind the main centre-forward, and those 3 are key to this team's creativity.
And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, no surprise, really. They're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
Decent position. Can they forge ahead? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great...
Oh, could be. Oh, bad place to lose it. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he really is a master of the free kick, and anything around the box today, expect him to pose a real threat.
Well, made it look routine, but read it well. And they keep it moving. To give them the advantage. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. Oh, splendid skill. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Will he play it in? Oh, what a stop that was! Perfect positioning, strong hands.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. More confident play.
They're just probing for that right moment, aren't they?
Fancies it. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, the threat is there. Terrific block there. A very timely interception. Varela, teammates available. And it's opening up. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? Varela. Well, he's given us away. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, the second half begins. It did look on for them, but not to be. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Well, the short corner routine. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Thiago Silva. Borja Sainz. Possession, the most important thing.
Well, they're making this look so easy, aren't they?
Playing with a flow and intensity. That'll be a Porto throw-in. Well, he's certainly not alone. But really sticking to their task defensively. Neither side really able to keep the ball successfully right now. Oh, fancy footwork. And just like that, broken up. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. But into the keeper's gloves. Out of play and a Salzburg throw forthcoming. Perfect challenge. Excellent run in possession, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Borja Sainz. Well, possibilities inside the box. And tidy defensive play.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And slipped through beautifully. Blocked it brilliantly. And the flag has gone up, offside. And Varela with it. Porto have given us away. Borja Sainz. Oh, chance! And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it. Showing a good reading of the game. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Is this the moment? Oh, he saved it well. Short corner taken. Laid into the box. And now we can say it officially. It is the Europa League final, and they are underway. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And here's the Fenerbahce lineup. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Matteo Guendouzi starts with Fred in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Threading it. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Trying to open them up. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Fred. Here is Marco Asensio. In the right place to cut out the pass. Oh, nice ball over the top. Chance to finish. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? That's a useful looking attack launched by Marco Asensio. Could reduce the deficit. Oh my goodness, monster tackling. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Opportunity here. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. And he's driving his team forward. Well, a cynical foul, no question. Happy to shoot. Oh, what a save! They favoured a short one here. Brown. Guendouzi. Moving the ball nicely. They could level it. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this.
That wasn't a good pass, was it?
Must take the lead here. Oh, it's a goal! And that gives them the advantage. Will they be able to keep it? And he's lost custody of the ball here. Fred? Will it go in? Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge. Real chance. Oh, how did he keep that out? Well, the manager deciding that a substitution is in order. Not at his best. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, they got themselves into a really good position there.
And they keep it moving. Well, disappointing end to the move. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. This could be troublesome. Full credit, wonderful stop. Short corner taken. The first half here comes to an end. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Well, that one has promise. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Now, options are plenty. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Fred. Oh, chance! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. Oh, useful ball. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Regained possession. And a creative look about this. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Really good build-up, but no end product.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Guendouzi going for the chip. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Mert Mulder. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, he's through here. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? Now a decent position. Intercepting it intelligently. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. That's a good pass. Talisca! And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. And he read it well. Fred. Matteo Guendouzi. Might finish. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. 5 minutes left. Danger building. Oh, it's on! Keeper could be in trouble. Oh, a finish of real class! No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. And showing good game awareness. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Read it well and made the save. Trying to pick out a teammate. And now we can say it. The referee sounds this game into action. The final begins. A European trophy on the line. Villa couldn't keep the ball. And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Tyrone Mings plays alongside Pau Torres in central defence. John McGinn plays with Jadon Sancho out wide. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. And they have possession again. Rodgers. And possession lost by Salzburg. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here.
Well, at some point, this has to become more cohesive.
And it's a quality pass. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Oh, good idea. Watkins. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Can they do it? The opening goal in the final. And how important could that be as a direction pointer? And in with a real chance. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Who's going to get on the end of it? Prompt defensive action called for. Real chance. And it really was on for him.
Yeah, that would have put them in a great position there.
An alert intervention. Superb looking pass. Oh, that's how to defend.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, great piece of individual skill. But a good piece of tidying up. Incisive pass. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Taken short. And a significant block following. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness. Showing a great defensive instinct. It is to be a throw-in. Big chance. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Trying to tee it up. Oh, that's high-level defending.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Can they set up a chance? That is that for the first half here. Teams back in position, second half underway. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Sancho could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. A potential danger here. Well, a textbook interception. On its way! Showing gumption, keeping it out.
That's good defending. Excellent block.
Committed challenge. This looks interesting. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Decent idea. Can he? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely. Oh, could get back into it. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. And short it is. Determined defending. Will he play it in? Could be a chance to break. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Ollie Watkins. And threading it through. And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Nicely timed tackle. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Putting his body on the line. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Could be. And pushed away to safety. And a good intervention. Rodgers. And the ball back with Villa now. Good advantage there. Well, showing really good width here. Can he do it? Super challenge. Oh, great attacking play. Is it going to be? And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue. And tremendous individual skill. Too easy, far too easy. And just like that, broken up. And there's the whistle.